Hey there, and welcome back today for a brand new video. Today is going to be a fun one. We're going to be doing some swatches of the new chrome shadows from Colourpop. I thought it would be fun to just sit down and do an in-depth swatch video for you because I know that there's probably not going to be a ton of videos on these chrome shadows, and I do think they're a really cool product. So I'm going to share with you all of the shades, in-depth swatches, and I'm also going to go into swatches of their new bundle of eye pencils as well. So if you've been curious on that one, you want to see some swatches of the shades that comes in that bundle, I'll also show you those as well. So if that sounds good, let's go ahead now and jump in. Jumping into the chrome shadows, these are available now on Colourpop's website. I will have them, of course, linked down below for you. I am an affiliate with Colourpop, so I always do like to mention that. My code is just MAKEUPMOLLY5, and it will get you $5 off a $25 purchase if you want to use that. I will have it also down below in the description box. So these are the new chrome shadows. They do retail for $12 a piece, and they come in 9 different colors. So we first seen these actually in the Legend of Korra collection, and they came out with 3 different shades in there, and I was wondering when we got those in that collection if that was something they were going to continue with, and now they have launched all of these shades. So this is a full launch of colors. There are, like I said, 9 different colors to choose from, and these are super cool. So I've been using the Legend of Korra ones previously because I did get those in PR, and I've been just playing with them, and I think they're a really nice formula. I have them on my eyes today actually as a shadow liner, and I think that that's a really cool way to wear them, just as like a fun graphic liner if you're someone who's not into maybe as bold of a look, but you still want something pretty fun and colorful and bold, but you don't want to maybe put it all over your lid. They wear really well. This is my second time wearing them like this as liner. I feel like they look really cool. They have a cool shift to them while still not being as bold as maybe wearing it all over your entire lid. So kind of how Colourpop describes these is a packed, color-shifting, ultra-reflective pearl that delivers a multi-dimensional chrome finish. It's long-lasting and has shifts of color with every angle for a multi-memorizing, multiple-layer look. The doe foot applicator makes it easy to apply and totally mess-free. Apply a light layer or high voltage for color on top of your favorite eyeshadow for a dreamy effect. So I did wear these on top of eyeshadow in my tutorial with the Legend of Korra collection, and I've also worn them on their own, and I feel like they wear pretty well both ways. I would recommend, if you do have a little bit of an oily lid, that you do use some sort of base with them, because if you don't, I do feel like they do kind of shift around a little bit, only for me personally because I do have oily lids. I feel like if you have just normal lids, it probably won't be an issue, but these are pretty cool. Like I said, I really do think they're a cool product, and I actually like how small they are. I know that that was kind of something that I thought might be an issue for some people, because you look at them and you're like, they're pretty tiny compared to maybe like your Stila or one of the other liquid shadows we've seen in the past, but they're actually pretty good size, I feel like, for a liquid shadow. Because they're so small, it gives you a chance to kind of use them up, unless obviously if you get all the colors, you're probably not going to use them up, but I feel like liquid shadows do tend to go bad kind of quickly, and so I like that they're a little bit smaller and they're a better price than some of the high-end ones at only $12, because it's not as big of a bust if you do not use it all the way up. But I like that there's not as much product in these, because sometimes I feel like with honestly all of the liquid shadows I've had in the past, I always find myself not using them all the way up. So I do want to share with you, of course, all of these swatches, but I really quickly want to go into the other bundle that they came out with. So this is their eyeliner bundle. So this is a full set of all 25 of the Creame gel liners that they do have in their collection, and you get them in this really cool little brush box. So I know these are typically used for brushes, but they do have the liners in there. It does just snap shut. It has a really cute matte feel to it, and it does say Colourpop on it, but I like that they're in this. I feel like it's a really easy way to store them. I know that they've came out with rolls before, and I do like the rolls, but I feel like this is even better because you can just throw it on your desk and have all of your gel liners right there. I know I'm going to keep mine right on my desk. So this does come with all 25 of the colors. If you aren't familiar with the formula, this formula is very creamy, very nice, but they did also I believe reformulate these. I don't see that on Colourpop's site, but I want to say I saw somewhere that they were newly formulated. So let me know down below if you guys know anything on that. But I love the original one, so if they are formulated, I imagine I like them even more. I'm wearing the shade Prancer right now on my waterline, and I do really love this formula. So you get all of them for $99. So again, 25 different liners. It is $175 value if you were to buy these all individually. So it's a nice little set. Of course, you can use your coupon codes on that as well. So now that I've shared a bit about both of those, I will of course have them linked down below. I'm going to start now with the swatches. Like I said, I'm going to show you close-ups of each one of the chrome shadows, and then I'll also show you the eyeliners as well. So the first one here we have is the shade Glaze, and here is a swatch of Glaze. So in the bottle, it does look like it's like a silvery color, but when you put it out, it's actually gold, and I have here the description of it for you. So it says an opalescent gold to pink copper that has a multi-chrome finish. You can definitely see those shifts there in it. What's cool about these chrome shadows is that they're going to look different depending on your lighting and depending on your skin tone, which I think is cute. The next one I'm going to be showing you is called Sweeter Ave. Again, this is going to be more of that yellow gold. You can see the really cool bluish green that shifts in there as well. They describe this one as a bright gold to pink copper that has a metallic olive multi-chrome finish. So there's where you're seeing a little bit of that green in there. The next chrome shadow is the shade Bliss, and this one is really cool. It has a very fun, vibrant pink shift to it. This one is described as a vibrant pink to peach shift that has a gold multi-chrome finish. That one looks so pretty. The next one I have for you is called See You Later, and this one again is a very cool green shifty shade. So this one is described as a metallic sage to terracotta duochrome finish, and it's not wanting to focus there, but hopefully you can see that shade pretty good right there. This shade in Beetle and the one that I have on my eye were the two I was most drawn to because the shade looks so cool. So look at how vibrant of a green this one is. It's so pretty. So this one is described as an emerald green to gold teal that has a multi-chrome finish. That one is so fun. I feel like this just all over the lid would be such a cool, fun look. It's so vibrant. And then this is the shade that I do have on my eyes right now. This one is called Morpho, and it is that really fun blue. So this one is pretty cool looking. So this is the bright magenta to rich purple bronze that has, of course, a multi-chrome finish, and this one is so cool. It's really reflective too. You can tell on my eyes when I turn, you can just see a little bit of that like silvery sparkle to it. It looks so fun. For our next color, we have the shade Same Vibe. This one again is going to lean a little bit blue, but it has more of a purple finish to it. So this one is a deep blue to teal purple that has a multi-chrome finish. So you can see depending on the way that you shift that one, it looks a little bit more blue, then it looks a little bit more purple. It's a kind of fun marriage between the two. And then we have another blue purple shade. This one is called Supernova, and this one I feel like has a little bit more of a true purple feel to it than the last one. This one is described as a vibrant cobalt blue to purple duochrome shift, but I feel like you can see a little bit more purple in this one than the last two shades. And then our last one in the chrome shadows is called Decode, and this is more of a bronzier color. So here is a look at that one, and this one is described as a warm metallic bronze to gold to green multi-chrome. So we've got some greens and some golds and some copper in there. You can see the different shift that one is giving. So that is all of the multi-chrome. So as you can tell, there's a lot of dimension to these really fun colors, really vibrant, and we've got some more, I wouldn't say neutrals because none of these are neutrals, but more wearable shades with the coppers in there. So that is a look at all of those, and now let's get into the cream gel liners. So the first three are just our basic colors. So we've got a black, a brown, and a white in here. Exit is one of my favorites, which is the white. I use that all of the time. So we've got the black right here, which is called Swerve. Then we've got Sunnyvale, which is the brown, and then of course Exit. And that one is so nice in the waterline if you want something to really brighten up your eye look. I went through multiple eyeliners of Exit because I do really like it. So that's the first three, like more like basic shades. The next three that I chose to show you are more of a metallic finish. So these are going to be like more like coppery shades and also a silver shade. So this first one right here is the shade Overboard. So that's going to be like this brown copper. Then we've got the silver, which is the shade Kicker, and then for our last one, this one is called Hit the Jackpot. You can tell that they all have like a metallic look to them, and they do look very sparkly, so those are going to be more of your just like chromey shades in the liners. So that was the first 6 shades, and now I'm going to show you the rest individually since those ones were a little bit more of like the more basic shades to the liner set, but this one is called Karaoke Night. It is more of a gray shade, so you can see that one right there. The next color in this set is called Charmer. This one has a burgundy look to it. It is a little bit more matte than the rest of the shades. The ones that I've shown you so far have a little more shimmer aside from those first basic colors, but you can see the shade Charmer right there. I love this mint shade in the shade Icebreaker. This one is really cool, especially if you're someone who wears a lot of pastel looks. I think that this works really well with pastel eyeshadows. Also just a fun pop in the waterline. It is a matte shade. It has like a green mint look to it. I know this one is a very popular one for Colourpop. This is the shade Prancer. It's the one I have in my waterline right now. It has a very cool look to it. So this is like a blue, almost leaning purple, like a very in the middle type of blue color. It is matte. It is so pretty. It actually reminds me a lot of my nail color, but it looks really fun on the waterline if you want just like a fun pop of blue, but not anything like too blue. But if you want something really blue, this one is a great one. This one is called Crystal Crush, and this is going to be more of that metallic blue that is a little bit more vibrant and a little bit more bright. I did want to also mention you can buy these individually as well on their website or also in triple bundles, I think. So definitely check on their website for that. This next shade that I'm swatching is called Outer Space. And this one is, again, another fun blue. It almost looks more of like a midnight black blue, but it does have a little bit of a metallic finish to it as well. We've got another brown up next. This one is called Brew Haha, and this one is just a matte brown shade. Another one that I use a lot, this one is called Amethyst Hour. This one is a very fun, vibrant pinky purple. I like this one for my waterline because it does more awaken the eyes. So if you want something that's going to kind of draw attention to your eyes, this one is a really cool color for that. We have a matte yellow up next. This one is the shade Punch. It does lean a little bit more on that like orangey yellow, but it does have a cool matte look to it. Another metallic up next. This one is the shade Get Lucid. This one has a cool copper finish to it, and it is, of course, metallic. And then a little bit deeper than the last shade, this one is called Be My Baby, and this one has a more red look to it. Again, it is still also metallic. And for the next shade, we have a fun green. This actually kind of reminds me of the Chrome Shadows because it does have a little bit of a shift to it. It's almost like a green, yellow shift, just so you can see there. It is a nice metallic. Next, we have a purple in the shade Plum Smash. Right there, that is a matte purple. And then we have the shade Joyride up next. This is a matte as well, and this one is more of a brick magenta type of red. I think I described that as magenta, but is it magenta purple? I think that was the wrong description, but I've tried a lot of colors at this point. The next one we have is called Wildcat, and this one is cool. This one is like a green metallic, but more on that like sage side. So there is a look at that color right there. This next one is To Conduit, and it is a metallic yellow shade. And then the last few are the lighter shades. So this one here is called Peach Fizz, and this one is just a true pink matte peach shade. And then we have Honey Dude. This one, if you like a nude waterline, like I was mentioning earlier, this one is perfect for that. It's just really just like a step above white, so a very nude matte eyeliner. And then the last one in the eyeliner set is this really fun metallic pink, and this one is called Calabasas. And this one is, again, really great in the waterline for lightening the eye as well. It has a metallic finish, but it's almost like a pink white. So that is all of these shades inside of the eyeliner set. Again, that's going to range from mattes to metallics. There's some colorfuls, there's some everyday neutrals, lots of different eyeliners to choose from in that set. Hopefully you guys found this video helpful. The swatches hopefully were helpful for you in making decisions if you wanted to purchase any of the eyeliners or any of the Chrome Shadows. I, again, stand behind the Chrome Shadows. I think they're so pretty on the lid, and I think you guys will really enjoy them if you do get the chance to try them out. But thank you as always for watching. I hope to see you very soon in a brand new video. Bye, friends.